Sri Matre Namaha. I welcome you all devotees. In today's satsanga, we will see Sri Yantra 8th Avarana. The 8th Avarana of Sri Yantra is known as Sarva Siddhiprada Chakra. Devotees who worship the deities in this Avarana can fulfill their desires easily. Any type of Siddhi can be attained by devotees by worshipping 8th Avarana Devis. Let us see the introduction of this satsanga. First topic, I will explain 8th Avarana. Second topic, we will see inner meditation on Ajna Chakra. Third topic, we will see Sri Yantra 8th Avarana Yoginis. Fourth topic, we will see how to worship Sri Yantra Sarva Siddhiprada 8th Avarana. And last topic, we will see benefits of doing Sarva Siddhiprada Chakra Sadhana. Now let us see some explanation of 8th Avarana. The 8th Avarana of Sri Chakra is called Sarva Siddhiprada Chakra. This Avarana is situated below the Bindusthana. This Avarana of Sri Chakra has a triangle shape. We have to show Sarva Bij Mudra while worshipping this 8th Avarana. Mudra is a symbolic gesture done with the help of fingers. When we do Sarva Bija Mudra while worshipping this Avarana of Sri Chakra, we activate those deities in our body. We activate the energy of those deities which are present in this Avarana. Sarva Siddhiprada Chakra is related to Ajna Chakra in the body. In every scripture, you will find Ajna Chakra has 3 Bij mantras as Ham, Ksham, and in the center Om Bij mantra. But in Tantra scriptures, Ajna Chakra is more deeply explained. Now let us see how to do inner meditation on Ajna Chakra. First, we will see how to do meditation on Ajna Chakra, which is related to the 8th Avarana of Sri Chakra. For inner meditation, there are no rules. You can do this meditation any time of the day when you feel relaxed and calm. For meditation, you sit on a chair or on the ground in the relaxed position. Keep your spine straight. With full awareness, concentrate on the space between the eyebrows, Ajna Chakra. Imagine the mantra Om and chant over and over in your mind. See that waves of mantra or vibrations created by Om are blue and spread to your whole body. Be aware of how the mind has no elements but is the source out of which space, air, fire, water and earth emerges. Be aware of how this space, this mind itself does not actions but is the driving force of all of the karmendriyas of speech, holding, moving, procreating and eliminating. Be aware of how this chakra has no senses itself. Think that it is the recipient of all of the information coming from hearing, touching, seeing, tasting and smelling. Whether the source of this input is from the external world coming through the physical instruments or coming from the inner world of memories or subtle experience. Many senses, images or impressions may come and go, but they are let go as attention rests in the knowing beyond all senses in the Ajna Chakra and the vibration of Om. At least 20 minutes of daily meditation will help you to activate your Ajna Chakra. After finishing your meditation, feel gratitude towards your soul or your Guru from whom you have taken Diksha of any kind of sadhana. Now let us see how to worship Sri Yantra by different deities present in Ajna Chakra and 8th Avarana. The details given here are according to Devi Khadagamala Stotra. Now let us see the deities which rule the 8th Avarana. The first deity is Banini. This deity is shown in the form of 5 flowers arrows in the hands of Lalita Mahatripura Sundari. It represents the 5 senses of sound, touch, form, taste and smell. Chapini. This deity is shown in the form of a sugarcane bow. It represents the mind which likes the sweet things of life. Pashini. This deity is shown in the form of pasha, a type of rope-like weapon. It is the attractive power of love. Ankushini. This deity is shown in the form of Ankusha, an elephant controlling the weapon. It is the repulsive power to control evil. Mahakameshwari. This deity in the form of Mother Tripura Sundari fulfills all your desires. She can give you liberation from all types of bondages. Mahavajreshwari. It is the form of Mother Lalita which gives you the ability to destroy all evils in your life. Mahabhagamalini. It is the form of Mother Lalita which blesses the power to attract the 3 worlds. Sarva Siddhiprada Chakra Swamini Ativrahasya Yogini. It is the wheel of realization and she is the most secret yogini. Tripurambika is the main deity of this Siddhiprada Chakra, hence she is called Chakra Swamini. Tripurambika is different from Lalita Maha Tripura Sundari. Now let us see how to worship Sri Yantra 8th Avarana. First, cleanse yourself and your meditation room. Face to the north or east direction. Keep Mother Lalita's photo and Sri Yantra in front of you. You can use the image of Sri Yantra to worship if you don't have Meru Sri Yantra. You can offer kumkum or bilva leaves after chanting each mantra on Sri Yantra. Now call the Mother Tripura Sundari by chanting her 4 Dhyan slokas as given in our YouTube channel. You can also visit Dhyana content published in our blog website. Make a sankalpa for what you are doing this prayer. Ask Mother what you want. Ask in such a way that no one is harmed by your prayer. Otherwise, there is no fulfillment of your desire. Ask for your and your family, your relatives, if you want, for material and spiritual growth. Make only one sankalpa at a time. Keep on doing the same sankalpa for at least 21 days or 40 days and wait your fruit to manifest in this physical world. Now start chanting the 8 Avarana Devi mantras. Now see, you should chant each mantra 9 times here. Now the mantras are Om Aim Hrim Srim Baniniyai Namaha. This you should chant 9 times. Similarly, other mantras you should chant. Om Aim Hrim Srim Chapiniyai Namaha. Om Aim Hrim Srim Pashiniyai Namaha. Om Aim Hrim Srim Ankushiniyai Namaha. Om Aim Hrim Srim Mahakameshwariyai Namaha. Om Aim Hrim Srim Mahavajreshwariyai Namaha. Om Aim Hrim Srim Mahabhagamalini Namaha. Om Aim Hrim Srim Sarva Siddhiprada Chakra Swamini Atirahasya Yogini Tripurambikayai Namaha. So each mantra you must chant 9 times. Make a sankalpa of at least 21 days. After finishing the procedure, you can offer gratitude towards Mother's divine feet. Now let us see what benefits you will get after doing this sadhana. The benefits given here are those benefits which are gained by only Sri Vidya sadhaks. But as per my experience, you will surely fulfill your regular daily life desires in some percentage when you do the sadhana as explained before. To get all benefits given here, you must take the initiation of Sri Vidya and Sri Yantra. Now let us go through the benefits. The first benefit you get is the grace of Divine Mother Lalita. You will get the grace of all deities present in 8th Avarana. Your Ajna Chakra gets activated by doing this sadhana. Any type of desire can be fulfilled by doing this sadhana. You will get the power of all 5 senses. You will be able to control them and make use of them as you want. Divine celestial sounds, divine smell, divine touch, divine celestial words will be visible to you. You will have control over your mind. You will have attraction power. No evil entity can stop near you as you are surrounded by the 8th Avarana deities. Many secret things present in this universe will be known to you. So these were some of the benefits. As the name suggests, Sarva Siddhi Prada Chakra is the secret chakra having the capacity to give any type of siddhi. It is Ati Rahasya Yoginis, so no one can understand the secret of this chakra until Mother Lalita has the full grace on you. So these were some of the details of the 8th Avarana of Sri Yantra. In next Satsanga of Sri Yantra, we will see 7th Avarana of Sri Yantra. So thank you all devotees. Sri Matre Namaha, Sri Matre Namaha, Sri Matre Namaha.